Have you ever wondered why she didn't call back? Or why that conversation fizzled out so quickly, despite your best efforts? You showed up, you dressed well, at least you thought so, and you said all the right things, but something was missing. Here's what most men don't realize. Women are noticing things about you in the first few moments of interaction that you might never have considered important. Things that speak volumes about who you really are, not who you're trying to present yourself as. These aren't superficial observations. They're subconscious evaluations that have been refined through countless social interactions and, yes, evolutionary biology. Women have developed these perception skills as both a social advantage and a safety mechanism. Today, we're going to explore the 5 things women notice instantly that most men completely overlook. Let's dive in. Number 1, your relationship with a personal space. The first thing women notice, often before you've said a single word, is how you navigate personal space, both hers and your own. When you enter a room, do you command it or disappear into it? When you approach her, do you respect the invisible bubble that surrounds her, or do you burst right through it? A man who stands tall with relaxed shoulders, who moves deliberately but not aggressively, sends a powerful message. I'm comfortable with who I am, and I respect who you are. In contrast, a man who either invades space too quickly or seems afraid to occupy his own communicates either entitlement or insecurity. Both are equally concerning to women. Most men think about personal space only in terms of not standing too close, but women are observing how you sit, whether you touch her arm within minutes of meeting, and how you interact with servers and others around you. And all of this happens within moments. Start becoming conscious of your spatial presence. Notice how much room you take up. Pay attention to how close you stand to others. This awareness alone can transform how you're perceived. Number 2, the authenticity of your attention. The second thing women notice instantly is where your attention truly lies. When you're talking to her, are you really present, or are your eyes darting around the room? Is your phone face up on the table, lighting up with every notification? Are you listening to respond or listening to understand? Women notice the subtle signs of divided attention, the slight delay before you respond, the generic comments that could apply to anything she just said, the way your focus drifts when she's speaking but intensifies when it's your turn. And here's something most men miss completely. She's not just evaluating how you pay attention to her. She's watching how you distribute your attention overall. Do you acknowledge the person who held the door? Did you thank the bartender? These moments tell her whether your attentiveness is genuine or merely a performance for her benefit. For your next conversation, put your phone away completely, not just face down, but out of sight. Make a conscious effort to respond to what's actually being said, not just what you expected to hear. This kind of authentic attention is becoming increasingly rare, which makes it increasingly valuable. Number 3, the congruence between your words and energy. The third thing women notice instantly is whether your words and your energy align. You might be saying all the right things, but if your energy tells a different story, women will trust the energy every time. Women are generally more attuned to emotional undercurrents and nonverbal cues. They notice when your confident words are delivered with nervous energy. They sense when your compliments feel rehearsed rather than genuine. They can tell when your stories are designed to impress rather than connect. There's a world of difference between a man who says, "I'm really interested in getting to know you," while glancing at his watch, and a man who expresses the same sentiment while being fully present. Most men focus almost exclusively on finding the right words, while largely ignoring the energy they're projecting. But women are receiving both messages simultaneously, and when they contradict each other, confusion and distrust naturally follow. So how do you create congruence? Start by being honest with yourself. If you're nervous, it's okay to acknowledge it rather than trying to cover it with false bravado. If you're excited about something, allow that genuine enthusiasm to show. Because here's the truth, the right words delivered with the wrong energy will fall flat every time. But even imperfect words aligned with genuine energy can create powerful connection. Number 4, how you handle imperfection, yours and others. The fourth thing women notice instantly is your relationship with imperfection. In those early interactions, she's observing how you respond when things don't go perfectly, because they never do. Did you get flustered when you fumbled your words? Did you become defensive when gently challenged? And perhaps, most importantly, how did you respond to her imperfection? Did you allow her the space to be human, or did you seize upon her mistake as an opportunity to establish dominance? Did you listen patiently when she took a moment to gather her thoughts? Men often believe they need to project an image of perfect competence, but women are usually more attracted to a man who can acknowledge his limitations with humor and grace than one who maintains a fragile facade of perfection. Every interaction contains moments of imperfection, a spilled drink, a misunderstood comment, an awkward pause. These aren't failures to be avoided. They're opportunities to demonstrate who you really are. Next time something goes wrong, take a breath before responding. Notice your instinctive reaction. Is it to blame, to deflect, or can you meet the moment with genuine acceptance? Because your response to imperfection isn't just something she notices, it's something she remembers. Number 5, the way you speak about others who aren't present. The fifth, and perhaps most revealing thing women notice instantly, is how you speak about people who aren't in the room. This offers a glimpse into your character that's difficult to fake. We can all put our best foot forward when we're trying to impress someone new, but the way we refer to people who aren't present, that's when our true values show through. Do you speak respectfully about your ex, even if the relationship ended poorly? Do you acknowledge the humanity of people who disagree with you? Or do you casually put people down to make yourself look better? Do you dismiss entire groups with sweeping generalizations? Women are listening carefully to these cues because they know that eventually they'll be the person who isn't in the room. How you speak about others today is how you'll likely speak about her tomorrow. For example, there's a world of difference between "my ex was crazy and ruined my life" and "my previous relationship taught me a lot, but we ultimately wanted different things." The first statement raises immediate red flags. The second demonstrates reflection and emotional maturity. This principle extends beyond romantic relationships. Women notice how you talk about your family, your friends, your colleagues, and even strangers. Before you speak about someone who isn't present, ask yourself, would I be comfortable saying this if they could hear me? Because in these unguarded moments, you're revealing far more than you realize. These 5 things create a powerful first impression that most men never consciously consider. But here's the good news. Now that you're aware of them, you can begin to align these elements with who you truly want to be. This isn't about manipulating perception. It's about developing genuine self-awareness and understanding how your actions affect others. It's about recognizing that women aren't mysterious or impossible to understand. They're simply picking up on signals you've been sending unintentionally. The most attractive quality isn't physical appearance or social status. It's alignment. When your values, your words, your actions, and your energy all tell the same story. When who you are matches who you present yourself to be. And that kind of alignment can't be faked. It has to be cultivated through self-reflection and consistent action. So instead of trying to figure out what women want, perhaps the better question is, who do you want to be? And are you showing up as that person in every interaction? Because the things women notice instantly aren't tricks to be mastered. They're windows into your character. And the best way to make a positive impression isn't by trying to be impressive. It's by being intentional about the person you're becoming. Take a moment now to reflect on these 5 areas in your own life. Which one resonates most strongly with you? Where might you have room to grow? Remember, this journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about moving toward greater authenticity in all your relationships. Because when you do that, you won't need to worry about making a good impression. You'll simply be making a genuine one. And that's what truly matters.